most politicians bad eggs? Well, I'll tell you. It's power. You know, power corrupts, and absolute power corrupts absolutely. And some of these politicians may have been half-decent people when they started out, because you have to have character, integrity, honesty, principles, convictions. You have to have all these things to make your life a good life and to do what is right and to stick to your principles when things get tough. But see, a lot of these people don't have any convictions or principles, integrity to begin with. So whenever they're faced with questions, they just, give right in. They just fall apart. And then they become corrupt. They get in deeper and deeper. And so it's basically they're in a bad crowd. When you're in a bad crowd and you don't have strong principles, you're going to go along with the crowd. And that's what happens to these politicians. Now, myself, like my dad, we are sort of uniquely strong, and we are able to go through a situation where the whole class is doing something where I'm like, no, I'll stand out in the hall because I don't watch nude scenes. And my dad is like, no, I'm not joining the teachers union because they send their money to political causes I don't believe in. So we are the kind that we are belligerent, we can stand up, but a lot of people can't take that. And that's what you have with politicians, and that's why they're corrupt. They just don't have the training, they don't have the honesty to begin with. When a little bit of money is thrown at them, a little bit of power, they just can't take it. Because when you have principles, you have to realize that doing what is right is more important than any office and more important than money. Because if you do something wrong to get it, you're going to suffer later on, and your conscience is going to kick you like crazy forever. So we know that we do not do wrong things. But like I said, people need to have, like I said, for me, I think it's Christianity. You need to have a base, something you base your convictions and your life's, the way you live your life on. And that's what I think happens to politicians. So, it's hard to find a good one. It is. They're often just the devil's little helpers. I guess give them some money and some power and they'll do anything, huh? They'll jump, say how high. But so that's why I guess we need to change them frequently, because they tend to get corrupt, and we can't have that. We must end corruption and make shorter term limits. Okay, so that's the answer to why politicians are bad eggs. Lack of conviction and integrity.